The journey with the whales. In a coastal town called Seaview, there lived a boy named Jake. Jake loved the ocean. He spent most of his free time on the beach, collecting seashells and watching the waves. His favorite sea creatures were whales. He admired their size, grace, and intelligence. Jake often dreamed of seeing whales up close. One summer morning, Jake woke up to the sound of excited voices outside. He ran to the beach and saw a crowd gathered by the shore. There, in the shallow water, was a group of whales. They seemed to be resting and playing near the beach. Jake had never seen whales so close before and was amazed by their beauty. Among the crowd, Jake spotted Captain Fisher, an old sailor who knew everything about the sea. Jake approached him with wide eyes. "Captain Fisher, why are the whales here?" he asked. Captain Fisher smiled. "Hello, Jake. These are humpback whales. They migrate through these waters every year, but it's rare to see them so close to the shore. It's a special sight." Jake was thrilled. "I wish I could see them up close. They are my favorite animals." Captain Fisher looked thoughtful. "Well, Jake, I'm planning to take my boat out to get a closer look at the whales. Would you like to come with me?" Jake's heart raced with excitement. "Yes, please. I'd love to go." Captain Fisher and Jake prepared the boat and set out to sea. As they approached the whales, Jake felt a sense of wonder. The whales were enormous, and their gentle movements were mesmerizing. Captain Fisher explained that humpback whales were known for their songs, which they used to communicate with each other. "Listen closely, Jake. You might hear their songs," Captain Fisher said. Jake listened carefully and soon heard the deep, melodic sounds of the whales. It was like nothing he had ever heard before. The songs were beautiful and made him feel connected to the gentle giants of the sea. As they watched, one of the whales approached the boat. It was a young whale, curious about the visitors. The whale swam around the boat, showing off its impressive size and agility. Jake reached out his hand, and the whale gently nudged it with its nose. "Hello, there," Jake said softly. "You are amazing." Captain Fisher smiled. "You have a special connection with the whales, Jake. They can sense your kindness and love for the ocean." They spent the day observing the whales, learning about their behavior, and taking pictures. Jake was fascinated by everything he saw and heard. He learned that humpback whales could grow up to 60 feet long and that they traveled thousands of miles during their migrations. As the sun began to set, Captain Fisher said it was time to head back to shore. Jake felt a little sad to leave the whales but was grateful for the unforgettable experience. "Thank you, Captain Fisher. This was the best day of my life," Jake said as they sailed back to the beach. "You're welcome, Jake. Remember, the ocean and its creatures need our care and protection. Always be a friend to the sea," Captain Fisher replied. From that day on, Jake was even more passionate about the ocean and its inhabitants. He spent his time learning about marine life and sharing his knowledge with others. He joined a local marine conservation group and helped organize beach cleanups and educational programs. One day, while cleaning the beach, Jake found a plastic bag tangled in seaweed. He realized how harmful plastic pollution was to marine animals, including his beloved whales. Jake decided to start a campaign to reduce plastic use in Seaview. He went to schools and community centers, giving presentations about the dangers of plastic pollution and how people could help protect the ocean. Jake's efforts paid off. The people of Seaview began using reusable bags, bottles, and containers. They also became more mindful of their waste and participated in regular beach cleanups. The beach became cleaner, and the ocean healthier. Jake continued to visit Captain Fisher and go on boat trips to see the whales. Each time, he felt a deeper connection to the gentle giants and a stronger commitment to protecting their home. One summer, Jake organized a whale-watching festival in Seaview. The festival included educational talks, art exhibits, and boat tours to see the whales. People from all around came to learn about the whales and celebrate the beauty of the ocean. During the festival, Jake gave a speech about his journey and his love for whales. "The ocean is a precious gift, and we must do everything we can to protect it. The whales have taught me about the importance of harmony and respect for nature. Let's all be guardians of the sea, he said. The crowd cheered, inspired by Jake's passion and dedication. The festival was a great success and became an annual event, raising awareness and funds for marine conservation. Years passed, and Jake grew up to become a marine biologist. He traveled the world, studying whales and working on conservation projects. He never forgot his roots in Seaview and often returned to visit Captain Fisher and the whales. Jake's story spread far and wide, inspiring many to care for the ocean and its inhabitants. He showed that with love, dedication, and hard work, one person could make a big difference. And so, Jake's journey continued. He knew that the ocean was full of wonders and challenges, and he was ready to face them all. The young boy who loved whales had become a guardian of the sea, and his adventure had only just begun.